I recently became obsessed with completing a project. So obsessed, it was all I did. And as I made progress on this project, enough progress that I could step back and look at myself, I thought, what if there's a better way than being obsessed with completing the project? And that question to myself became the inspiration for this week's Sunday question. What and who can I leave be? Hey everyone, I'm Denise Brown and I write what I call Sunday questions. I like to think of a good question in my head so then my mind seeks out a good answer that's right just for me. And I like to share these questions with you because I have found this to be a really helpful habit. And I hope creating a question that you can keep in your head helps your mind find the right answer for you. If you like this idea, of having a good question in your head and you'd like to receive a good question to keep in your head every Sunday, I'd love for you to subscribe to our channel. About 4 weeks ago, I realized that AI could redesign my website. I use Claude, and so I started asking Claude to redesign my website. And I was so happy with the results that it was like I could not stop. And so that's what I did. I redesigned my website. And I should have been taking a walk, but I didn't. I should have been grocery shopping, but I didn't. I should have been cleaning, but I didn't. Then I thought, you know what? It's okay to leave this be so I could actually attend to other things that are important to me. Okay, so this idea of leaving it be just for a little bit is what this week's Sunday question is about. And here's what I wrote for you. This week's Sunday question: what and who can I leave be? We manage responsibilities. We care for people. These two experiences can become like projects for us. Because they become projects, we may then create a habit of always checking in, adjusting, tweaking, suggesting, pushing for completion. We hover overhead, keeping our motor running as our eyes focus on who's doing what, when, how, where, and why. Of course, those involved in our responsibilities and those people receiving our care feel our hovering presence so strongly that they stop forward motion and instead turn their attention to us because we're driving them nuts. We're probably driving ourselves nuts too. Waking up in the middle of the night thinking about what to do next, sending out text messages after email messages, after leaving voicemail messages for updates, putting our own needs on hold because we believe we must do more for the project and for our people. Distracted by our thoughts and worries, we barely enjoy any good moments in our day. We do have another choice. We could pause for a break, give everyone and ourselves a breather, and then return to the project at a later time. We can let it be. To remind ourselves we have an alternative to the hyper-focused hovering, we can ask ourselves this question to start our day. What and who can I leave be? When we decide to be present in the moment, we can give everyone and every project space to be better. They need time to cope with setbacks and disappointments. They deserve a chance to improve on their own. When we let be, We give ourselves space and time to receive a healthier perspective, a calmer approach, and more energy for our day. What and who will you leave be? I'd love for you to share a comment and let us know. I'd love for you to share a like if this resonates with you. And if you know someone who could benefit, I'd love for you to share this episode. Thanks so much for all you do. Thank you for listening. I'm Denise Brown.